الله جليل النعم باعث الهمم ذي الجود والكرم، جعل لأهل القرآن مزية وأي مزية ومنزلة رفيعة علية. ثم الصلاة والسلام التامان الأكملان على خير البرية وأزكى البشرية محمد بن عبد الله صلى الله على صحبه ومن والاه. أما بعد، ألا إنه التنزيل والذكر والهدى، ففيه من الإعجاز ما لفكر عاجز تحدى به الأقوام، فالكل مفحم فأكرم بتاليه وأعظم له الأجر. وفيه من الإيجاز ما حير الفكر، وأي بليغ ما تغنى به فخرا. أيها الضيوف، ضيوفنا الأكارم في حفلنا المبارك، نحييكم بتحية من القلب يطيب شذاها مسكا وريحانا، وتحمل في طياتها حبا ووفاء. تحية أهل الجنة يوم يلقونه سلام، فالسلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.
وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته.
أيها الحضور، طبتم وطاب ممشاكم وتبوأتم من الجنة منزلا، فحضوركم شرف لنا ويضفي على حفلنا أنسا وسرورا. فبارك الله في مسعاكم وجعل الجنة مثوانا ومثواكم، اللهم آمين. إنه أروع من الجمال، بل هو السحر الحلال، اجتماع هذه الوجوه الطاهرة في هذا المكان المبارك وعلى كتاب الله. نعم، فعلى موائد القرآن يحلو اللقاء، فها نحن نلتقي اليوم في لقاء يجمعنا فيه كتاب الله عز وجل. فكم نهلنا من معينه، كم قوم فينا للمخطئ سلوكه، وأزال عن المغموم همومه. ونحن في عصرنا الحاضر بحاجة إلى القرآن نتلوه ونتدبره، ونحيا به ونتعامل معه، ونتحرك ونصلح أنفسنا ومجتمعاتنا على هديه، ونقيم مناهج حياتنا على أسسه ومبادئه وتوجيهاته. بسم الله نفتتح حفلنا. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. طه ما أنزلنا عليك القرآن لتشقى إلا تذكرة لمن يخشى، تنزيلا ممن خلق الأرض والسماوات العلى، الرحمن على العرش استوى، له ما في السماوات وما في الأرض وما بينهما وما تحت الثرى، الله لا إله إلا هو له الأسماء الحسنى. صدق الله العظيم.
تكبير. الله أكبر.
First and foremost, I would like to thank you for joining us tonight to share the celebration with myself and my family. Jazakumullahu khairan for joining us and welcome. They say it takes a village to raise a child, and when it comes to memorizing the Quran, it takes an entire community. Today I am going to share some of my journey during which I finished the Quran. The Prophet ﷺ said, "He who doesn't thank people does not thank Allah." Today I would like to thank everybody who helped me achieve this achievement in the last 4 years. Today I would like to thank my mother, who I believe with all my heart is the best mother ever. Thank you, Mama, for your encouragement. Thank you for waking me up and my dad every day at 5 a.m. so that we can practice Quran. Thank you for believing me, and thank you for your patience every day. Your patience every day, every week, and every month. Thank you for being the best. I love you, and I ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to grant you Jannatul Na'im.
Ameen.
I also would like to thank my father, who kept me on track, helped me every day, and he also sat with me no matter how tired I was, how tired he was, and I was. I ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to bless my father and grant him al-Jannah.
Ameen.
Ameen.
Then I want to thank my teacher, Ms. Sana al-Da'as. Thank you, Ms. Sana, for your patience and your help. And going back and look at it, it was amazing how many hours every day Ms. Sana helped me. One day, some days, I would be ready for 3 pages after the weekend, and Ms. Sana would be ecstatic. She would almost start cheering, and then sometimes when I had a bad weekend and I couldn't memorize that well, she would be very sad. And when I saw her being very sad, it made me extremely sad that I had disappointed my teacher. So the next day, I tried to memorize 2 pages. I would also like to thank my other teacher, Ms. Samah Ilush, who is quietly patient and will never give up her encouragement and help. I would like to thank my cousin Ala Zuraigat, all the way in Jordan, who helped me via Skype in the last year. He would wake up at 4 a.m. Jordan time zone and about 6 p.m. here. He memorized the last 11 juz of the Quran with me. I would also like to thank my big brother Muhammad for encouraging me and not giving up on me. I would also like to thank my little brother Ibrahim for being the best little brother ever. He also supported me as my big brother did. He never complained when my dad had told him to be quiet so that I could read. And I love you, Ibrahim, even though you can't hear me right now. Thank you for being a great little brother. A huge thank you to Amuyad Wazwaz, who made sure the Hifz program happened at our school, and for him encouraging me during the last 4 years. Jazakallahu khairan Amuyad, and also his wife, Hato Haifa, who supported me all the time. I also want to thank my Sunday school teacher, Amr Siddiqui. He's in Seattle, he can't really hear me right now. Who would work with me every Sunday for 2 years straight. He always told me how good I was in Quran and that I had the capability to do it. He was also my inspiration to finish the Quran. Thank you, Amr. Jazakallahu khairan. I would also like to thank Ms. Maryam Sabr for coming to tell the Hifz classroom stories about Al-Anbiya, the prophets, and the meanings of some ayahs in the Quran. Jazakallahu khairan. I would like to thank all the people who made the Hifz program happen. I want to thank the CVA Board of Directors, the teachers and staff of CVA. I want to thank everybody who made sure we have an Islamic school, who donated every year at the fundraisers. I want to thank the people who bought the school and kept the school going. Many of those people are not here today, and some are here. For all and every person who kept this Islamic school in place, Jazakallahu khairan. I ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to award you Jannat al-Na'im. For all our friends and family in the community, I appreciate your encouragement throughout the years. Wherever I went, I always found people in the community who helped me with great support. Without your support, I would have never achieved this great achievement. My brothers and sisters in the Hifz program, thank you all, and Jazakumullahu khairan, especially my brother in Islam, Muhammad Hussein, who was always ahead of me and kept encouraging me. I remember when I would go to the spring break, and I would memorize 15 pages thinking, oh wow, I did so much. Work 5 hours a day, and then the next thing you know, Muhammad Hussein comes to school the next day with 20 pages memorized. Jazakallahu khairan for keeping me encouraged every day and keeping me from not getting lazy. I would finally like to thank my teachers in CVA, Miss Haifa Fayyad in KG, Miss Nadia Islam in first grade, Miss Zainab Lyons for teaching me in second grade, Miss Marcel Aria for teaching me in third grade, Miss Leila Baroudi for teaching me in fourth grade, and finally Miss Marwa Urmila for teaching me this year. I would also like to thank my relatives, Pat, David, and Bob, for supporting me. When they first found out that I finished the Quran, they were ecstatic. They were fawning all over me, and it was actually very nice to experience. That is 5 minutes of recapping 4 short years that went so fast, and that's the story of the community who helped me achieve this great achievement. And before I finish, for all the kids here, there's probably none, almost none, I need to tell you, memorizing the Quran is not hard. It's only as hard as you think it is. It just needs a lot of hard work. 4.5 years ago, when I started memorizing the Quran full time, I used to hear of people who had finished the Quran, and I would think, whoa, how did he do that? And it would be very shocking that they could actually put that much time and work. And now, when I'm done, it is very satisfying, and I'm very happy that I finished the Quran. I ask Allah to make dua for everyone that tries to finish the Quran, and I ask you to make dua for me so that I can finish my ijazah and hopefully get the ijazah and keep up working hard. And I ask you to make dua that the Quran will be evidence for me and not evidence against me at the day where I meet Allah. Jazakumullahu khair, and I hope you enjoy the evening and dinner.
Takbir!
Allahu Akbar.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Jazakumullah khairan jami'an for joining us tonight. The joy that we have would not be a joy without our friends and family. You guys have supported us, have supported my son, have encouraged him. I am shocked how great this community is. In fact, something I want to share with you. We had to go to Jordan twice to visit our family while he was memorizing the Quran. And the biggest problem I had going back to Jordan is, oh my God, he's gonna waste time there. He's not gonna be able to do much of Quran. So this is my true community, our true family. We appreciate each and every one of you, and Jazakumullahu khairan for sharing this joy with us, the joy of our son memorizing the Quran. And inshallah, there will be many in this community who will memorize the Quran. It doesn't matter if it takes 4, 5, 6, 7 years for one of your children to memorize the Quran. What matters is that hour every day on the Quran. And inshallah, each and every one of your children or your grandchildren will memorize the Quran. Jazakumullahu khairan for joining us. We love you all and we appreciate you all. And inshallah, Rabbil Alameen, we will go ahead and have dinner now.